Let us discuss the next question. This is from the year 2013. Which of the following bodies does not or do not find a mention in the constitution? So the question is asking us which of the following bodies is not a constitutional body, because they are saying which of them do not find a mention in the constitution. So we have to find which bodies are not constitutional bodies. The National Development Council. Earlier, before Niti Aayog took over the role of the Planning Commission, when the Planning Commission was there, the NDC used to work as the advisory body to the Planning Commission. So it is not a constitutional body. Hence, this is not a constitutional body. Planning Commission. Again, Planning Commission is not set up as per the provisions of the Constitution. There is no mention of the Planning Commission in the Constitution. So this is also not a constitutional body. Zonal councils. The zonal councils are the statutory act which was set up under the State Reorganization Act. So this is also not a constitutional body. We have to select the correct answer. Which of the following are not constitutional bodies? All three are not constitutional bodies. So answer will be 1, 2 and 3. The National Development Council, it was also known as the Rashtriya Vikas Parishad, and it was formed in August 6th of 1952. It acted as an advisory body to the Planning Commission, and it was set up by an executive order of the government. And it served as a highest decision-making authority when it comes to the development matters. And later on, when the Planning Commission was abolished and Niti Aayog took over the role of the Planning Commission, now the NDC, it is not officially abolished on paper, it is still existing, but the similar functions are carried on by the Niti Aayog's governing council members. So the role of NDC has become defunct. And the NDC, the members are, it used to be headed by the Prime Minister. The other members are the Union Ministers of the Cabinet, the Ministers of the State and Union Territories, the Chief Ministers of the States and Union Territories. Planning Commission, it was set up through a resolution of the government in the March of 1950. And like I already said, the zonal councils are the statutory bodies which are set up as per the State Reorganization Act of 1956. Currently, there are 5 zonal councils in the country. So coming back to the question, which of them are not constitutional bodies? All 3 of them are not constitutional bodies. So answer will be D, 1, 2 and 3. Let us discuss the next question now. This is from the year 2023. Consider the following organizations or bodies in India: the National Commissions for Backward Classes, the National Human Rights Commission, the National Law Commission, and the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. How many of the above are constitutional bodies? So from the given bodies, we have to select which of the bodies are constitutional bodies. The National Commission for Backward Classes. The OBC Commission is currently a constitutional body. Earlier it was a statutory body, but later on through an amendment it was made into a constitutional body, just like the SC and ST Commission. So this is in fact a constitutional body. The National Human Rights Commission is not mentioned in the Constitution. It is established through an act. So this is not a constitutional body. The Law Commission is also established by the government by notifying it. It is not a constitutional body. And the Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission is as per the Consumer Protection Act. Again, it is not a constitutional body. So this is also wrong. So how many of the above are constitutional bodies? Only the Backward Class Commission. So answer will be A, 1 only. Now let us look at the in-depth explanation. Option 1 is correct. It is talking about the National Commission for Backward Classes. Initially, it was set up as a statutory body, but later on through the amendment, through the 102nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 2018, Article 338B was inserted into the Constitution, and this National Commission for Backward Classes, it was made into a constitutional body. And what is the mandate of this commission? It is to protect the OBCs and promote for their social and educational development. The National Human Rights Commission, it is established under the Protection of Human Rights Act of 1993. It is a statutory body. So and it is also amended through the 2006 Protection of Human Rights Amendment Act. And this human rights body, it is established so that we wanted to follow the Paris Principle. Paris Principles talk about the protection of human rights and the promotion of human rights. So the human rights related to life, liberty, equality, and the rights related to protecting the dignity of the individual are guaranteed by the Constitution and also the international covenants. In order to make these Paris Principles come into force, we established the Protection of Human Rights Act, and through the Human Rights Act, we established the National Human Rights Commission. So this is not a constitutional body, it is a statutory body. Next, the Law Commission. Again, this Law Commission is not even a statutory body, neither it is a constitutional body. It is constituted by the government through the notification of Ministry of Law and Justice. And what is the mandate which is given to the Law Commission? They have to carry out the research in the law in the country, and the commission makes recommendations to the government in the form of reports based on the terms of reference which is given to it. So this is also not a constitutional body. Finally, the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. So this is a quasi-judicial commission. Again, this is also not a constitutional body. It is headed by a retired judge of a Supreme Court or a sitting or retired judge of a High Court, and set up in 1988 under the earlier Consumer Protection Act of 1986. Now this old act is replaced by the Consumer Protection Act of 2019. And the head office of this Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, it is in New Delhi. And the Consumer Protection Act, it tries to cover both goods and services and tries to provide various protections for a consumer. So which of the following was a statutory body? Only the National Commission for Backward Classes is a constitutional body. Not statutory body, constitutional body. So only one is the answer.